Hey guys, and we're now back with some more ShardLight today, so we're going to carry on from where we left off yesterday. Which we were inside the storage place, or whatever it was, or the medical place. We're going to carry on from there. Hey, Scumbucket, how you doing?
Well now, that's certainly tempting. I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise.
I'm doing real good.
This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. I'm guessing this is what they use to transport the crates around. Looks like someone left a box cutter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule.
Mm-hmm.
That is one huge metal door. There has to be something fairly important on the other side. But what?
How do I get out of this? There we go. I wonder if we could cut
If
the
I
wire.
cut this wire, I don't know if the terminal will affect anything in the room. Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room. I can't There. That should muffle the alarm if it goes off. Interesting. I guess they put this in here as a part of the emergency detection system. Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber. Astro brand Simply Pour. Achilles brand floor cleaner. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius. My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant. I've poured some cleaning fluid in it. This looks like a good spot. The cleaner will catch on fire, but there won't be any smoke. I need something else. Something tells me this brochure will be more useful in here. Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control. My God. There's enough vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all along. This isn't right at all. The people need to know the truth.
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the Ministry.
Fine, let's go.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Of course. Everyone knows that. What's your point?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct.
Hey, Murray, how you
And
doing?
if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen next?
This be ShardLight, this is, so.
It would be great. People could live normal lives again, not have to worry about scavenging or dying of the plague.
Oh, of course. And when a rival nation caught wind of that prosperity and decided we had something they wanted, we would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again. Do you understand me, Miss Wellard? I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances. In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
With this.
A gold ball on a string?
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learn the location of Danton's
arsehole.
hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would lose the support of citizens like Mr. Harrison.
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard. Again,
What an
I
absolute
am
arsehole.
quite sorry.
I think even if you did do as he said and went back to him, he would have still had you executed to tie up loose ends.
Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind. Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh, looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in a scrape. It doesn't look particularly comfortable. I guess this cell is designed for short stays. It's some kind of mechanized drain operating on a motion sensor. I guess that's what passes for a toilet in this place.
Ew.
Locked up tight. I don't think I'll be getting through there anytime soon. Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. You know how many times a day I hear those exact words? It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now. So drop it, would you?
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last meal?
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
I need to go to the bathroom.
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase, right? We were listening in on all your conversations.
Well, it was worth a shot. Never mind. It's already open. I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help me. I'm going to need something long and thin if I want to do that. Let's see if this works. Aha! Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation. Touching the wire. What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red? The window is protected with an electrified mesh. I guess that's one way to keep people from escaping. Wires and water don't mix, but this wire isn't electrified. This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There. Hope this works. What are you doing, little guy? Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right. Time to get out of this hellhole.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
The raven who broke me out of my cell. He looks like he's watching me. waiting for something. Looks big, heavy, and completely broken. When the prison was fully functional, this was probably used to store water. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. If only I had some way of getting those screws out. Empty. Some big metal loudspeakers. I guess they use these for prison announcements. He's just going around in circles. Must get pretty boring. I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around down there. He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instructions. Something shiny fell out of the guard's pocket, but I can't tell what it is from up here. There, should be nice and loose now. I could easily push this over, but if it falls on the ground, the guard will definitely know I'm up here. Ow, that hurt, and it didn't make a very loud noise.
Huh?
That door goes into the guardhouse. I hope it's not too late to warn Danton about the attack.
Oh
Oh
no.
no! Clem!
Amy, that you?
Yes, Clem. I'm here.
Vaz.
What's this? It looks like there was a note hidden inside the vase.
What?
There's nothing else I can take. Poor Clem. There's nothing I can do for him now. It's all been smashed. Who would do something like this? No.
Dear.
At least it looks like they put up a good fight. I just hope Danton managed to escape. I can't even tell who that is. Their face has been mangled so badly. They're beyond help. Brutal. There's nothing I can do for him. Didn't stand a chance. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can do for him now. I don't recognize him.
Don't move! I know how to use
Cheers.
this thing! Amy? What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing. What were you thinking? You could have killed me.
Sorry. Pretty brutal in here, huh? I couldn't believe how many guards they sent in.
Just hand over the crossbow before you have an accident, would you?
Okay, fine. Here.
I guess the guards didn't find that funny. There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it. Destroyed, just like everything else in here. Morbid, but maybe I can use it. Wow, they got him good. I'd rather not. He hasn't got anything useful to me anyway.
Denby?
Yeah?
What are you doing back there?
I'm scavenging, isn't it obvious?
No need to snap, Denby.
Sorry. It's just that a couple of guards came by the factory and I had to leave, so I've got no place to stay right now.
Well, did they see you?
No, I was able to hear them coming and got away.
What are you looking for?
I heard these rebels had some information on where to get vaccine.
And why would that interest you?
No reason.
Denby,
He's not got
you
green
can tell
lung.
me. You know that.
Last week, I went into the quarantine zone looking for parts to sell to Gordon,
No.
and... Well, I thought I'd been careful, but this morning, I started coughing up blood.
Denby, what the hell? Your mother is going to kill you.
Great. It'll save the green lung the trouble. I can still die pretty.
If you're desperate, fine. But why on earth did you go into the quarantine zone?
Because that's where the best stuff is. Nobody goes in there, so everything in the buildings is more or less intact. It sucks, I know, but I knew the risks going in.
How did you manage to get back out? I thought it was designed to keep people in for good.
You just have to know where to look.
Where were you when the attack happened? Did you see anything?
Not all of it, no. I mean, I saw like the guards walk past and bust down the door, but once the fighting started, I got out of there. Those guys looked like they meant business, and I wasn't going to stick around to see what they were going to do.
Did you see if Danton managed to escape?
Danton? The lady with the cool hat?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I saw her run outside and kill a couple of guys with her sword. It was awesome.
I'm sure it was. Did you see where she went?
Nah, she ran off with a couple of guys. I didn't go after them.
Well, at least I know she made it out alive. What's all the stuff on the blackboard?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of scribbles and some pegs. For all I know, it could be some kind of secret code, but I have no idea what it means.
Never mind.
I don't think I should pull the pegs out. They look deliberately placed.
Maybe it's something to do with that. IESNHMVUAPOC. That LB, I think, isn't it? And then WR. So I think you use the pigs to find out what the snake actually said. Right?
I don't think I... A wooden peg with a letter written next to it. A wooden peg. That's not going... I don't think... I don't...
There's something we've got to do with that, haven't we, right?
I don't think he... I don't see how I can use that there. Denby?
Yeah?
Never mind.
Yeah, I have a feeling, yeah, but it's trying to figure out what I do with this. Like, she won't say anything about the letter itself. Hang on, what about the rope?
This rope is way too thick to wrap around the pegs. I'll need something thinner. I'd love to beat something.
Hey, don't look at me!
I'm not sleeping. There's nothing.
Must be like some thinner string somewhere, right? Or maybe a way that we can make the noose thinner.
A short length of rope is much handier than a noose. I'm not sure how I can use those things together. A short length... Tying the rope to a bolt could be useful in the right situation, but I don't think this is one of them. A short length... I don't see... I'm not...
She won't leave the area, so there's got to be... Everything we need has got to be here somewhere, right? We need something, obviously, to make thinner rope.
This rope is way too thick to wrap around the pegs. I'll need something thinner. I'd rather... I don't see how... I don't think... Denby?
Yeah?
You're absolutely sure the guards didn't see you back at the factory?
Yeah, positive. Why?
Here, take this.
You have a lottery ticket? Why would you give this away?
It's a long story, but let's just say it's no use to me anymore.
Hang on, does this mean...
Just take the ticket and get out of here, Denby. You've got enough to worry about as it is.
Thanks, Amy. I wish I had something to repay you with, but all I have are these strings I found back here.
It's fine, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you might as well take them. It's not like I'm really gonna do anything with them.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Denby. Good luck.
Now we're in business. So we need these strings, don't we? So we want... Oh, let me use them then. We just got to use strings on the backboard like that. Okay, so B.
Milton? Of course. That was the name of the technician in Sector 82. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got. It seems...
Minister Tiberius, I have news.
Go on, then.
The attack on the rebel base was mostly successful. We suffered a few casualties, but we managed to eliminate the majority of the traitors.
Mostly successful?
Their leader managed to escape with a few others. She's no pushover, that one.
Yes, this much was made clear from the start. I suppose this can be considered a small victory. Although the inconvenience of finding Danton again will be great, at least we've managed to quell their growth. Very good. If that is all, you are dismissed.
Ah, there is one more thing.
Yes?
I've just checked with Rockwall, and the prisoner, Wellard, somehow managed to escape.
I see. Call her number.
But Minister Tiberius, will that work?
Uh-oh.
Surely she's not foolish enough to...
Whether she is or is not is none of your concern. Just do as I say and call her number. And a word of advice. Question my methods again, and I'll have you hanged from my balcony. Is that clear?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. It won't happen again.
Good. Now get out of my sight. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You know I dislike having to be unpleasant, but sometimes I'm left with no choice. Hush now. Don't worry your sweet little head. You will always be safe, so long as I am here.
Attention citizens, it is now time for this week's vaccine lottery drawing. We are pleased to announce that the winning ticket number is 3211420. Vaccination may be claimed at Willowdale Plaza, next to the Ministry of Medicine. Congratulations to the winner.
I don't believe it. Well, at least Denby will get his vaccine.
Yep, he is a cuckoo head. But I don't think Denby's gonna get the vaccine. I think he's gonna get held hostage. Because that was supposed to lure us out.
Well, well. If it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know how you found us, but you've got a lot of nerve coming back.
You have a right to be angry, but I'm not your enemy.
You betrayed us. Tell me, why would an ally do that?
Can't you understand what's happening? We've all been played. Tiberius set me up.
Isn't that a convenient excuse? I'd love to believe it, but unfortunately that's not an option right now. Tiberius destroyed our base and killed several of our people. You're the only person who could have tipped him off. You are nothing more than a liability. I let you go before, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. You're not leaving here alive.
You know, threatening people is an odd way of thanking them for their help.
Help? Just exactly what have you done to help us?
Did you forget already how I risked my life sneaking into Harrison's mansion in the Ministry of Medicine? I was doing exactly what you asked me to do when I got arrested and thrown in prison. Now I'm a fugitive, all because I was trying to help you.
They put you in Rockwall? Nobody ever gets out of there. How did you escape?
It's a long story. Look, I came here to see if you were still alive. I found your message at the old hideout because I was trying to warn you that Tiberius had located it. He tricked me. I was bugged the whole time. He heard everything. And I had no idea.
I see. I'm sorry. We've been through so much in such a short amount of time. It's hard to know what to believe. So what did you find out in the Ministry of Medicine?
The aristocracy is hoarding vaccine. Crates of it. Enough to treat the whole population.
I knew it. Those bastards. Once the public hears about this... Forgive me, Amy. If I had known you were in Rockwall...
It's fine. I got out on my own. Next time, if you could stop to ask me questions before trying to kill me, I'd appreciate it. So what now?
We need time to think about our next move. This news is a lot to take in. You're free to stay here with us if you need to. I wouldn't go wandering around out there if the aristocracy knows you've escaped from Rockwall.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Danton?
What is it, Amy?
There was so much vaccine. How long do you think they've been hoarding it?
I don't know, but any amount of time is too long. But at least now, we have the information we need to bring about some real changes.
So, considering I almost died finding all this out, is there anything we can actually do?
For now, I'm not sure. This is a fairly important bit of information we have. One option would be to somehow hack into the government PA system and spread the word that way. It would definitely be a welcome change from all those annoying propaganda messages and rigged lottery announcements. The only issue we face is getting some sort of proof to back up our claims. I think that will have to be our next course of action.
Wait a minute. The lottery is rigged? Are you positive?
Yes. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the vaccine hoarding isn't the first secret the government has been keeping. The aristocracy knows exactly who is assigned to each ticket and can keep tabs on them if the need arises.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? You knew I had a ticket.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't think you were in danger until we were attacked.
Oh no. Denby!
What?
I gave my ticket to my friend Denby. They called my number just before I came down here.
Crafty bastards. They probably figured you'd give your ticket away. If someone else shows up to claim the vaccine, they'll take him in for interrogation to find out where he got it from.
I have to stop him before he gets to Willowdale Plaza.
You plan to enter that nest of vipers?
I do. I don't suppose you'd care to help.
We've taken a heavy hit. I'm sorry, but I just can't spare anyone right now.
I figured as much. It's fine. I can handle this on my own.
Godspeed, Amy. I hope you manage to get to him before the aristocracy does. I wouldn't wish a government interrogation on anyone.
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
Of all the places to hide, why here?
It seemed like the last place the aristocracy would look. As long as we keep the reactor running, they'll have no reason to bother sending anyone snooping around. Besides, I wanted to come back here to make sure Milton didn't become Raven food. He deserves a proper burial.
You mentioned having lost a lot of people. How many?
About 6. They fought well, but there were just too many guards. We had no choice but to escape. This attack has left us severely weakened. It's going to be a while before we're able to even think about striking out against Tiberius. Thankfully, Clem managed to warn us before they stormed the hideout. If it hadn't been for him, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Clem was a good man.
That he was. He'll be sorely missed.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
She's really jumped in, hasn't she?
Yes. We could use more people like her. I just hope she knows what she's doing.
Damn it! I'm too late. Maybe I can still get to him before they do anything too drastic. I haven't got time for that. I haven't got time. The window is blocked by rubble. If I go in through the main entrance, the guards will definitely catch me before I reach Denby. I can't reach. There's no bark. It's way too smooth to be able to get a decent grip on it. Right, this should work. Not a bad idea. I can't just go around shooting. I really hope this holds.
Oh no.
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
I should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
You had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them fairly.
I didn't steal it!
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Oh no. Poor Denby.
Perhaps you'd care to tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
I can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how? Oh God, Denby. I'm so sorry.
Ah, it seems Miss Wellard met my expectations after all. Quite noble of you to put the boy out of his misery, Miss Wellard. A true mark of your character. A shame no one can do the same for you. Now, please, don't try anything foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
Going somewhere?
Yes, and you're in my way.
You really are a feisty one.
And I'm not letting go, you bastard! And I am not. Oh God. Not now. Not after all this.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain.
You been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own. Her breathing's been getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did. What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know, I'm right here.
Amy!
Stone the Ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell?
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
How long was I out for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's... oh, God.
Yeah, it was touch and go for a while, but I knew you'd make it.
You're a tough nut, Amy. Just like your dad.
exactly how did I end up here?
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really, no.
What's the last thing you do remember?
I was at Willowdale Plaza, trying to rescue Denby.
Denby? What happened to him?
He was being tortured by Tiberius, and I shot him.
What?
It was either that or let him suffer. I couldn't let him go through that.
That can't have been an easy choice to make.
It wasn't. But that wasn't the last thing I remember. There was more. There was a guard, a big guy. He cornered me outside and we started fighting. He stabbed me with his bayonet. That's how I was injured in the first place.
But when I found you, someone had treated your wound and bandaged you up. Are you sure there isn't anything else you've forgotten?
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also know what I saw. It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
You sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious? If what you saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up and brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What matters is that you're alive and safe here with us.
I'm not staying here, Gus. There's too many questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You just spent the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Amy, please.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Here, take this bolt. I know it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
Thanks. I don't think this old thing gets used much anymore. I'm pretty sure that used to be Gus's old toy chest.
That's right. Take a load off.
So I'm being hunted by the aristocracy?
They've eased off a bit, but they were really cracking down a couple of weeks ago. I've had to avoid the market district for a while, just because I was sick of being harassed every day.
I think they got tired and mostly gave up after a while. They still have wanted posters up, but nobody's blabbed. You've got yourself some pretty loyal friends.
Thank you. I'm sorry to have caused you trouble. Are your sheep doing any better with the blue burglar?
As a matter of fact, they are. A week after I planted it, it was sprouting up everywhere, and the sheep love it. Too early to tell just yet, but I think we might just be okay for next season.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I should know about the Reaper cult?
Just that you should stay away from them if you can help it. I don't want to see you dancing around chanting mumbo-jumbo.
Come on, Pop. Amy's got a good head on her shoulders. You know she's not capable of being taken in by people like that.
I've seen some people I thought were pretty level-headed get swept up in their nonsense. I don't know what they're drinking, but be careful, Amy.
I'll be fine. Both of you. Relax.
It's easy for you to say.
I really should be going.
Come back anytime you want to rest. We'll be here.
Please be careful out there, Amy.
That's right. Come back.
Please be careful.
Nothing in there. Now's not the time for cooking. I'm not gonna look through all their stuff. It's really not my place to start redecorating. Pop's wedding photo. They look great. I've always liked this one. It's Gus and his mom when he was about 6 months old. This one is of me and Gus. We can't be any older than 4. I'll see you guys later.
Take care of yourself out there, Amy.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Sure, why not?
If you're not willing to take this seriously, then...
Hi there.
Welcome.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
No, of course not. I've got too much left to do before I go.
Then maybe you should get on with it. Time is precious after all.
Hello? Danton, Bruce, are you still in here?
Amy? You're alive? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough. Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District is spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberias, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good of you to ask.
That doesn't even look like me. Wanted, Amy Wellard, for crimes including breaking and entering, theft, trespassing, and murder. Wellard is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is instructed to report to the Ministry of Energy. I'm not interested in any of this junk. It's not like Gordon to just leave his stand. I wonder what he's up to.
Citizens, if you see any suspicious activity or behavior, please report it immediately to the Ministry of Energy.
I haven't got anything to say. Hello, Mariska.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Mariska, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
A bird that nice is... excuse me?
May I help you?
Do you know where the Reaper is?
Believe me, if I did, I'd be gone already.
I think I need to worship the Reaper.
Well, this is certainly a different attitude from the last time we spoke. If I may ask, what caused you to change your mind?
I saw him, the Reaper.
Oh, I hardly think that can be true. Only one person has seen the Reaper and lived, and that is our founder. Surely you have an actual reason for wanting to join the Acolytes?
Please, so much has happened. If you could just give me some information.
I can give you any information you need, but if you want to join the Acolytes, you'll need to be a little more serious about it.
I'm ready to join. I promise.
Are you? What troubles you?
All this time, I've just been trying to survive, but compared to everything else that's been going on, it seems kind of pointless now. I mean, my green lung vaccine will be wearing off soon. 2 of my friends are dead because of me, and the government wants my head. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to keep living like this. I'm lost. I need help, and I don't know where to go.
It's all right. You came to the right place. Go talk to Claire in front of the cathedral. Tell her you are ready. Good luck on your journey to death, young lady. May the Reaper take you swiftly and peacefully.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick around too long. The guards have been looking for you.
I'll see you later, Nelson.
Be careful, Amy.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
I
Are you all right? You seem troubled.
don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens. I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I die.
So you're dying then?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
I think so. Yes. I just want to see my loved ones again.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader, Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the Acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Ah, young lady. I'm so pleased to see you've decided to join us here. Please, make yourself at home and feel welcome. The Acolytes of the Reaper are glad to have you here to celebrate with us and await your time of passage to the Promised Land. Follow me and have a seat. You're just in time to hear the daily affirmation.
Brothers and sisters, as another sun sets, we seek comfort in the knowledge that we are all one day closer to the Promised Land. Although no members of our flock have taken the great journey today, tomorrow still awaits. Always remember that no matter how terrible things may seem for us here, the Promised Land will heal all our pain and suffering. We are all here, born into this struggle, to come so far and end up returning to dust. Now let us join together in a moment of silence to honor the Reaper and pray for a visit from him soon. Let the music and celebration begin. May death come swiftly for us all.
That's a catchy tune they're playing. I shouldn't bother. What is she doing in here? She's just a little girl. Hello there.
Hi,
What's your name, kiddo?
Maggie. What's yours?
I'm Amy. How old are you, Maggie?
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better. Then I started coughing too. She says that if I pray to the Reaper, I won't hurt anymore.
When did you start living here with the other the other worshippers?
About 2 weeks ago, after Daddy died, Mommy and I were really sad. But one day, she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again. So we came here and met all these nice people. Sometimes I still feel sad, but they help me feel happy again.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
Hi there, I'm Amy.
Reaper bless our meeting. I'm Norman.
Pleasure. So, what made you decide to follow the Reaper?
Well, as you probably noticed, I'm no spring chicken. I lost my wife on Blast Day. My children both died of green lung this year.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Why would you say that? There was much suffering in their lives. Yes, I was sad that they left this world so early. But the Reaper tells us true. There is a better world beyond this one. To grieve for them when they are in the promised land, it makes no sense.
I'll see you later, Norman.
May death come for you swiftly, Amy.
Hi there, I'm Amy. I'm new here.
I thought so. Welcome into the Reaper's embrace, Amy. I'm Ellie.
What brought you to join the Acolytes?
When my family found out I had green lung, they kicked me out. I wasn't angry at them, but I felt so alone. I hated the idea of dying with so many things left unfinished. But then Jess found me and took me in. She told me the word of the Reaper. I was so happy to learn that I could find a better life after death, that this was only one step in a larger plan. It's so much better to die happy and among friends than alone with no guidance.
Have you seen your family again?
My mother saw me preaching in the market once and ran away. They don't understand, but it's their choice not to. I have all the family I need here.
I'm going to go now. We'll talk later.
Have a blessed day. May death come for you swiftly.
That does not look good. Excuse me?
Yes?
So, why is there a plane sticking out of this church?
The story goes that on the day the world ended, there was an airplane flying overhead that got caught in the blast. It ended up crashing into this cathedral, killing all those on board as well as everyone inside the building.
That's awful.
Is it? They were spared the misery of the world after the catastrophe. I rather envy them, to be honest.
Are you the leader of the Reaper cult?
Indeed. My name is Jess. Welcome. I'd prefer it if you didn't use such a pejorative word to describe us, though. We're the Acolytes of the Reaper. Please address us by that name, if you would.
Of course. I'm sorry. My name is Amy, by the way.
A pleasure, Amy. May you find the peace you seek here.
Can you tell me about the Reaper?
Of course. Was there anything in particular you wanted to know?
Oh yeah, they were spared, weren't they?
Do you know where I can find the Reaper?
Your time will come. Just be patient.
No, you don't understand. I've already seen him. I need to find him again.
You've seen him?
Yes, a few weeks ago.
Did he speak to you?
He did. He said he was going to ease my pain.
And yet, here you are.
When I saw him, I was fighting for my life. It took me 3 weeks just to stand again. I didn't want to die. Now, I don't know. I just want to see my friends and family again.
I'm sorry you've been through so much. You need to find out why you were robbed of your passage to the Promised Land. You need to have the vision.
The what?
It's a ritual we have for those who seek communion with the Reaper. It will allow you to speak to him and ask whatever questions you want. Go through that door there. It will lead you to a courtyard. Sit on the bench. Underneath it, you will find a decanter. Drink from it. You will soon go into a deep trance. If you are lucky, he will come to you.
What's your reason for worshipping him?
I was once a non-believer, but I had an experience many years ago that changed everything.
What happened?
I saw him, and I lived. At first, I didn't know why, but in time, I came to understand. I was chosen. It became my duty to spread his word. Death is coming for us all. We must embrace it rather than fear it.
Does that mean you're a suicide cult?
I asked you not to use that word.
Right, sorry.
And no, we are not. To die by our own hands would disrupt the Reaper's pattern. We all have our allotted times, and expediting those would anger him. So we wait and comfort each other in our last days.
What does the Reaper do?
He removes us from the misery of this life and takes us beyond.
How?
His legion of ravens patrols the skies and searches for the sick and dying. They appear to those who are near death and summon him.
Ravens?
Yes, ravens with red eyes that refuse to sing. If you see one, it means he's near.
I've seen quite a few of them, actually.
Yep. Then consider yourself lucky, Amy. You are not long for this world.
Who is he?
He is our savior, the shepherd, the psychopomp. He is the one who would lead us to the promised land, the life beyond.
Heaven?
It has many names. Heaven, paradise, nirvana, the promised land. But though the names vary, the concept remains the same.
Can you be sure it will be better? Or that there even is a promised land?
Even if what lies beyond death is nothing but oblivion, it would still be better than this world.
I suppose so. That's all I wanted to know about the Reaper for now.
Very well.
Right.
Have a good day.
May death
Somehow I don't think burning him will do us any good to it.
I'm so glad Gus and Pop aren't here to see this. Ew. Oh, my head is swimming. What was in that decanter?
Amy.
That sounded like Clem?
You've sure had a hell of a time, huh, Amy? How are you holding up? You know what you have to do now, right?
I don't know. I'm just ready to give up.
Don't do that just yet. I can help you. Follow me.
Why are we here, Clem? I thought the whole point of this was to talk to the Reaper.
You've got some jumbled thoughts going around your head. You need to get those sorted out.
How am I supposed to do that?
There's some folks who will help you with that.
Hey, Amy.
Denby.
Hello again, Wellard.
Oh, God, not you again.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
Each of them is here to help you put your thoughts together. I'll just leave you to it. See you soon, Amy.
Denby, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to kill you. I just couldn't bear to see you suffer like that.
Hey, don't apologize. It's not your fault. What you did was for the best. There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
What's going on?
You know how you've been seeing all those ravens?
Yes, something has been bothering me about them.
So think about it. What exactly is it about them that's bothering you?
It's just a regular raven, like the ones I saw at Fripp Square and Pop's farm. All they do is wait to eat things and make noise.
Sure, that's what ravens do, isn't it?
A raven with red eyes. This is like the one that helped me escape Rockwall. Hang on, I didn't realize just how crazy that sounds. How could a bird help someone escape from jail?
I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me, too.
It doesn't make sense. The ravens I've been seeing with the red eyes, I've never seen another living thing with eyes that glow like that.
What sort of things have you seen that do?
Shards, electric lights, artificial things.
That's right.
So that means these ravens aren't real?
Makes sense to me.
But they fly, and they clearly understand commands.
Whoops.
Of course. They're mechanical. But if that's the case, who's controlling them?
Excellent question. You'll find an answer, I'm sure. You should head back. Don't forget what we talked about.
I won't. Goodbye, Denby. I miss you.
Miss you too, Amy. Take care of yourself.
Very good, Amy. Now jump.
Dad, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you too, kiddo. How have you been?
I've been better. How come you never told me you were a rebel?
Becoming a rebel was my choice to make. I wanted you to live as carefree as possible. The less you knew, the more time you could spend playing with your friends. Being a kid.
I think I understand.
Now come on, we've got work to do. Right, let's get back to work. It's been way too long.
It's running normally. It looks like the one in the market district. No speed limit? That sounds amazing. It's so close to being done, and yet so far.
Hey, the old girl's looking almost finished. You've done a great job restoring her, kiddo.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy.
We sure had some great times working on her, didn't we?
Okay, let's get to work.
Ah, crap, I completely forgot. Gordon brought that fan in before. Said it was giving him trouble.
I'll take care of it. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
That's my girl.
Let's see here. There, kid stuff.
Good going, kiddo. Now we can focus on the car.
Right. Now we can get started.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? If it's not one thing, it's another. Nelson's pump was always giving me problems.
I'll take care of it. Right. This shouldn't take too long. Done. No sweat.
Nice one. Finally, we can get started. Have you been able to find the missing parts?
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish fixing it. I wanted to have something to remember you by. But I've been so busy running the shop, and then I got sick, and I don't think I'm going to live long enough to be able to do it.
Hey, now, none of that. It's all right. You've been dealt a horrible hand. Worse than most. And you've been so strong through it all. An old car isn't worth your life, kiddo.
I just feel like I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
Failing me? Amelia Grace Wellard, you stop that nonsense right now. You've already done more with the rebels than I ever did. It's gonna change the world. You've got too much left to live for. Too many people depend on you. You can't give up here.
Okay, I know you're right. I think I just needed to hear someone say it. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm your dad. It's what I do.
It was great seeing you again. I love you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
I thought I killed you.
Indeed. And I almost killed you.
Luckily for me, that moment lives on in your memory. Let's go revisit it, shall we? You know, I thought you were done for after our little disagreement. And then when the Reaper swooped in, pure poetry. What was it he said to you, anyway? I'm dying to know.
He said he could ease my pain.
Oh, is that all?
No, he said something else, just as I was blacking out.
That's right, he did. What was it?
I can't remember.
Can't remember or don't want to remember? Mental blocks sure are problematic, aren't they?
I can't get to him. The stupid guard is in the way. There's blood dripping from the end of it. I'm feeling a sense of déjà vu. You're in my way.
Yes, that's the nature of mental blocks. What are you going to do about it?
I'd rather... I'm really sick of you.
relax.
I've come to ease your pain. I'm a doctor.
Doctor?
Get everything sorted?
I think so, yes.
Great. Time to send you back.
Thanks for all your help, Clem. I'm sorry about...
Don't you worry about that, Amy. I went out helping the rebels. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now you get yourself back, and you do your part. I know everything will turn out fine.
That was intense, but I only have more questions. I've got to find the Reaper. Only he has the answers. Wait a minute. Where did you come from? It's got a piece of paper in its beak. Okay, you've obviously brought me something. Let's have it.
Welcome back. I hope you were successful in your communion with the Reaper.
Hey, Jess? Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get that?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
No, not at all. That painting, it's what started all of this. This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
I'm not quite following here.
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberius. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and...
And?
Apparently, Wilson had green lung, but hadn't told me. He said he was getting the vaccine for his sister. I saw a Raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul. That's when I had my epiphany.
Where did this all happen?
It was in Sector 67, in a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh. It's a long shot, but it might be worth investigating.
I can only hope the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks. Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. I don't think I should get too close. A Dunstan Algonquin. Cheap and reliable, but not the most fun to drive. Or so I've heard. Nothing useful. Looks like all the oil leaked out of the engine a long time ago. It looks like an old record player. This is still in really good condition. It might be worth having. It's of no use to me. Another old road sign. Doesn't look like people could go very fast around here. Just another victim of the wastes. Looks like he's been here for decades. Nothing useful. I really hope I don't end up like this. This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it. It seems to be running fine. There she is, Lady Twiner. There are a couple of weird bulges here, as though there was something hidden behind the eyes. I don't see how It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip it with my bare hands. You don't see many of these around anymore. I don't see. It feels pretty smooth. I don't think this is an original version of the painting. It seems to be running. An old water pump. Kind of reminds me of the reactor in Sector 82. This corpse is... Shouldn't get too close. The last thing I don't see... I can't just... Shouldn't get too... Just a memory of... I don't... I don't think I should get... Huh. An old German model. The aristocracy must have missed this one during the purge.
No, I don't think shooting the painting's gonna do it because you've got to cut it open.
Picked clean. Not surprising. The parts for this were rare even before the bombs.
I think we need the glass somehow, but... Gotta figure out how to get the glass.
I don't see... Picked... Hello, Mariska.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Mariska, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
I don't think... The well's been... I don't think... Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't...
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
I'd like to read something about art.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
That's where I reckon this page came from, what we got.
Citizens, if you see any suspicious activity or behavior, please report it immediately to the Ministry.
Luck wrench.
This old heap has certainly seen better days. It's in no condition to be operated, and it looks like it's already been completely scavenged for parts. It's not like Gordon to just...
That robot guy? What robot guy? Do you mean the one that was fixing the crossbow back in the rebellion's camp? Because he's dead. They're all dead too.
She watches
Well, a lot of them are
o'er us
dead.
all, protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight. No coins in it, unfortunately. I'd really rather... It's empty. I don't... Empty.
Hmm. Yeah, but you can't get there. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. Was just that they're all dead. You can't get back to that place. That place is basically closed off now.
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
What katana are you talking about to us?
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
That's not a katana, it's just a sword. No. He's not going to give you a sword. Probably something else here that I'm missing.
Completely ruined. I don't see... It's of no...
Okay, Scudbucket, what's the hint? So it's to do with this broken window then. We'll get some of the glass, I think, but I don't see anything that's going to give us that.
I don't see... I can't just go around... I don't see... I don't think that will... I don't see how... I don't see... It definitely feels... There are a couple of weird bulges here, as though there was something hidden behind the eyes. The face is incredibly lifelike. I almost expect her to start talking to me. What's wrong with her eyes? Poking this painting would just damage it more. I don't see how... I don't see... 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 I can't just go around shooting... I can't just... It feels pretty smooth. I don't think this is an original version of the painting.
Where did you go with the page? The book, right? Yeah? Do I go talk to Nelson, do you think, then? And give him the page? I don't want to get to that.
Nothing you...
Mmm.
Nelson, does this mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That page is from one of my art books. There was a young lady here several years ago who was reading it, and when she got to that page, she became very upset and tore it out. Ran off, screaming about the Reaper. It was very odd.
The Reaper?
Yes, I think she said something about having seen him. As I said, it was many years ago. It's difficult to remember.
That's fine. Thanks for the information. It seems to... It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip... I don't see...
Come on.
I don't see...
Mmm.
Shouldn't get too close. The last thing I need right now is to... I don't see... I don't think...
Yeah, but the thing was, that lady, we've already spoken to her, and she said about this pain. That's how we got this location, right? So... Unless we talk to her about it and say, well, there's bulges behind the eyes.
Well, did you have the vision?
I did. It was certainly something.
Wonderful. I won't ask any more. Each person's vision is unique and private, but I hope it gave you the guidance you were seeking.
Oh, it did. Believe me. Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Have a good day.
May death come...
I don't want to show her. I don't think...
Mm. We've got to cut off the painting somehow, but she won't use a turntable arm. So I'd assume it would have like a pin on it, right? And you think, oh, you could use the pin just to cut it, but no. I think it's the glass, but she won't pick up the glass. Like, she won't go near it.
Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick...
I'll see you later.
Be careful.
A reminder to all citizens.
Nelson,
Large containers or
yes,
bags
there was
are
a young
subject to search
ran
by
off,
the Aristocrat
screaming.
Guard
The Reaper?
at any
Yes, I
time.
think she said something about...
That's fine. I don't think he... I can't just go around I can't just go. Nothing useful. This wreckage is horrifying, but maybe there's something I can use.
I
There's
just
a
thought
loose
that was
piece of
sharp.
shrapnel here with a sharp edge. You can never have too many weapons. This can't be a coincidence. Someone is leaving me a trail. This symbol looks familiar.
We saw that
Where
on the
have I
train.
seen it before?
That was on the train. So I wonder if that key is to the train, because we couldn't get in that before. Right there, see? Symbol.
It's locked. How odd. Fits perfectly. What was that noise? What are those doing in here? These look like the types of books Nelson collects. That's where the locomotive's guts are. There can't be anything of much use in there now, though. The sign on these says, "Do not store anything heat sensitive inside." There's nothing in there but dust. Interesting. Looks like some kind of manually controlled fuel regulator. It doesn't seem to do much. Makes sense, considering the train's not using any fuel right now. Doesn't seem to have done much. It would probably disintegrate if I touched it. I think I remember Dad having this exact same one in his shop. It doesn't seem to... It's stuck in place. I don't think that would be a good... A footstool. Is there really a need for comfort in a place like this? It's beautiful. There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this. Looks like some kind of storage hatch. I don't need any note. It's blank.
Hmm.
A few loose books. Nothing really jumps out at me. This looks like it was used recently. I don't want to get too close. It smells like old tuna.
Okay, so unlock equals 2, 5, 1 plus the lever down. That's the storage compartment, right?
Messing around with this record player isn't my... Someone around here has got a green thumb. That's a lot of books. It rivals Nelson's collection.
Yep, oddly enough they are, aren't they? So... Is it here, do you think, these buttons?
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Maybe 2, 1, 5, 7.
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Oh, 2, 5, 1. What am I doing? 2, 8. That's one.
Doesn't seem.
Press the wrong buttons, I think.
I think I heard something coming from the next car.
Where?
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves. Now, who are you and what are you doing on my train?
My name's Amy. I was just looking for something.
A likely story. You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here.
No, she got a cat.
I know. I'll feed you now, you old beggar.
Aww. The kitty.
Still here, huh? I got my eye on you, so don't try anything funny. I haven't got time to be looking at your collection of junk, missy. I haven't got...
Hi.
What is it?
Do you live here all alone?
No, I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of your business.
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
Is your record player broken?
Yes, I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
I did a long time ago, but not anymore. You know, I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Uh-huh.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you. My life would be perfect if you got off my train.
I'll just be on my way. This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough. I don't see how... It seems to spin. I don't think that would be a... It's a little corroded, but it looks like there's a couple of flowers on this plaque. Must be the logo of the company that made this. This is where the sound comes out. I don't see... Fits perfectly. That should work now. Hi.
What is it?
Your record player's fixed?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty. Hey, where did you find that?
Over near Sector 67, do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry. I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes. He looks better fed than most people I know.
Understatement of the year right there.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone.
Oh, I want to pet the cat. What? What photo?
Nothing useful that I can see. I wonder if this person died trying to escape the quarantine zone. I can just see the wall that's separating the rest of the city from the quarantine zone. It's just hanging there. That's kind of grotesque. I'd really rather not touch it. I can't get to it. The river is blocking my path. I can't reach it. How on earth did this get down here? I can't just go... I can't... I don't see...
We're gonna need something to help us get in there, like a bridge or something.
No thanks. I think Wally's used to be a pretty famous department store. I vaguely remember Mom and Dad talking about it. The letter L looks like it's pretty close to falling off. That did it. There, that should work. Looks like a place you'd put a coin or something. Well, it accepted my token.
Oh, that was bad.
Another collapse. Look at that. There was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing. Formerly part of the ceiling, from the looks of things. It's hard to see what's up there from down here. Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though. There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side. I'm glad this didn't decide to collapse 5 minutes later. It's just out of reach. It's just... A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone. It's wearing the tattered remains of some kind of sports uniform. Thankfully, it looks like it's been abandoned. Looks like this person was crushed by the ceiling. What an awful end. Too late to help now. Doesn't look like there's anything useful on the body either. Nice dress. I wonder when that style was last in fashion. Still on the rack, though not in very good shape. An old shop vac. I haven't seen one in ages. Pretty small for an anchor. I bet it doesn't weigh too much. I can't reach inside the display case. A piece of... Desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't think... Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts. This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I might as well hang on to it. Doesn't look like they're even worth examining for parts. Looks like this is my only way up. Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again.
No, not Iron Brew.
That wasn't so tough. Poking around in there with my fingers probably isn't the best idea.
let's go down and get the gloves, I think. Yes. It's cherry cola, Tibbers. The best kind of cola there is.
Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though.
Yep. Exactly. See? Best cola. "10 out of 10 approved by me."
These won't help any. They're not made of rubber.
Hmm.
Nothing on there worth taking. Not my style. I don't think it's fit to be worn. The mannequin's in even worse shape now. I shouldn't mess with it any.
I need rubber gloves, but where are we gonna get said rubber gloves? I'm gonna try talking to this lady and say, "Do you have any rubber gloves? Because I got gloves if you got rubber gloves."
I don't think. Excuse me.
What?
I'll just.
Alrighty.
I don't think.
Yeah, because she won't touch the panel without any protection on her hands. So rubber gloves would be the way to go. Or I either need to trade these gloves for rubber gloves, or I need to make them into rubber gloves somehow. Which is kind of like, I'm not sure how.
They're not in bad shape. Won't be much use if I need to protect my hands, though. I don't think. Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you should...
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for...
don't think he'd be interested in that. This water... No point
Citizens are reminded of the nightly curfew beginning at sundown. For your safety.
That's like we can't go outside the salt flats.
I don't see... Not a bit. No thing. I can't see any way in from here. I don't see how... I don't see... Unfortunately, it won't... I shouldn't mess with it. It goes up to the next floor.
Maybe I don't need the gloves, maybe I'm just supposed to put the fuse in there?
I sure hope this works.
Oh, really?
The elevator car looks to be stuck between floors.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Dun dun da da dun dun da da da.
A bunch of old office furniture, from the look of it. There's nothing... Looks like that's my next destination. A bunch of old office furniture, from the...
Hey, Aramacra, how you doing?
I'm guessing this used to support the structure before it collapsed. Ooh, that was more of a climb than I anticipated. What is this place? Reminds me of the one in the rebel hideout. I wonder if there was once a raven in there. A sketch of the Reaper, lots of little design notes written around the sides. I wouldn't want to ruin them. Those look to be mostly medical textbooks. Those look to... Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. I had something like this when I was a kid. A jar of dirt where bugs lived. I guess this is the Reaper's base of operations. It's fake, I hope. An old radio and some kind of electronic music equipment. They've surely been scavenged for parts. I guess... I'm not leaving here until I figure out what this place is. Aha! Just what I thought. They're mechanical. Full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for.
Well, currently I don't have any snacks on me, so you're eating the invisible snacks.
These look like security monitors. What are they doing here? These look like... weird. I wonder what these are for. Aha! Full of...
Hmm.
Ah, Amy Wellard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
So you are human?
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on, you knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense. Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for green lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable, not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You weren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshiping you.
Yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it.
I'd say you still on my left
working
socks.
ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder. Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great, I'll go get them and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Take this then.
What is it?
A two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Hey, Doctor?
Yes?
I'll just get...
Good luck.
That doesn't look like it's a very pleasant job. Excuse me.
Huh? What do you want?
What is it you're doing out here?
Transporting people into the quarantine zone. What does it look like?
Aren't you worried about getting infected?
Well, considering this is a lottery job, not really.
I need to get inside the quarantine zone.
Huh. You know, I think that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that. Why on earth would you want to go into the quarantine zone? There's nothing in there except the sick and dying.
I've got green lung.
Is that so? You look pretty healthy to me.
That may be, but I can assure you I've got it.
Look, my orders are to take people in who are at the terminal phase, and you clearly aren't. So unless you can prove otherwise, my hands are tied. Why are you trying to get in there anyway? If I was you, I would avoid telling anyone I was sick.
I have my reasons.
I'm sure you do.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
The way to prove it that we are ill. Well, there was a corpse back here that was like fresh, right? And that other corpse was missing an arm.
I don't think I should get... I don't see... Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. This is my way of communicating directly with the Dr. Aquino. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I need proof that I'm dying.
A rather odd request.
Yes, but if I'm going to get into the quarantine zone, I need the gatekeeper to think I'm sick enough.
I may have a plan. I just hope you aren't faint of heart.
Trust me, I'm not.
Good. Go out and see if you can find someone who has recently died of green lung. Then use your communicator to let me know. I should be able to help you further from there.
Okay, but how will I be able to tell if they died of green lung?
Look for green sputum around the body and pustules around the wrists. Those are the two telltale signs.
Everything going okay with you?
Yes. How are you faring?
Slowly, but surely. I'll be in touch. Over and out. Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. Looks like he's got pustules on his wrists, and there's a small puddle of green goo on the ground next to him. This person was definitely a victim of green lung. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I found our patient.
Excellent. Where is the body located?
In Sector 67, right near that painting.
I'll meet you there shortly. Poor soul. Hopefully this site will soon be a thing of the past. Step over there if you would, Amy. I need room to work. Here, take this.
A severed arm?
Yes. Notice the pustules around the wrist. Those are the telltale signs of the terminal phase of green lung. With some trickery on your part, you should be able to use this to get into the quarantine zone.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. Ew.
Maybe this will help. Excuse me.
Yeah? What is it?
Take a look at this.
Oh, geez. You weren't kidding. We have to get you inside. Climb up on the cart here and let's get a move on.
This place.
Well, well. Fresh meat.
I beg your pardon?
Welcome to the quarantine zone, honey. Now shut up. Boys.
What are you...
So, this is how things are going to work, okay?
Hmm.
My guys are going to search you and take anything we like. Once we do that, you don't follow us or ever talk to us again. Curl up wherever you want and wait until you die. Anything good, Honor?
Yeah, a crossbow, radio, baseball bat, a piece of metal, and a severed arm?
Huh. It's always the clean ones that are the freaks. Let her keep her little toy. Take the rest.
Let go of me!
Enjoy your stay while you can.
Well, I guess this is the best place for it. Oh, God. A bunch of sealed boxes containing model radio-controlled airplanes. Great. 12 boxes still sealed. These servos will work perfectly.
Amy? Not you two.
Oh no.
Gordon? What happened to you?
I didn't give my materials to the rebels. Instead, I took the aristocrats up on their deal for food vouchers. When I got sick, they threw me in here without a second thought. I thought I'd be taken care of. I should have at least tried helping Danton. Maybe we wouldn't be here right now. Maybe my daughter wouldn't be out there alone.
It's okay, Gordon. I'm working to try to get a permanent cure for everyone.
Permanent cure? That can't be possible.
It is. I've seen it.
But even if that was true, we're stuck here. There's no way out.
I'll find a way. I swear.
Well, as a word of warning, stay away from the old supermarket. This lady named Rita hangs out there, and she's bad news.
Thanks for the heads up, but I've already met her.
Just don't go looking for trouble if you can help it.
A mother and her child. At least they died together. I guess he wanted to go out on his own terms. Hey, Gordon?
Yeah?
When did they put you in here?
I don't know. I haven't been counting. Seems like forever. Wasn't too long after they put up those posters of you in the market. What did you do anyway?
It's a long story, and now isn't the time. What's the deal with that Rita lady?
I haven't dealt with her too much, but she seems like a bully. Didn't give me too much trouble when I came in, but then I didn't have much of value on me.
Why would she take people's things? It's not like she can take them with her.
Who knows? Maybe she's a hoarder.
Any ideas on how to escape this place?
Escape? From here? Come on, Amy. The quarantine zone is made to keep people in. Nobody's escaped before.
Denby told me he'd done it.
Amy, Denby told me he sewed his hoodie using Tiberius's wig hair. I know he's your friend, but I wouldn't put too much stock in his stories.
Well, I'm not giving up that easily. I'm not dying in here.
You don't really have much of a choice, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go, but I'll be back.
I'll be here.
A cash register. It's been a long time since this got used. Not surprisingly, it's empty. Another victim of green lung. Looks like they've been here for quite some time. A Mabel Cody model biplane. I've never seen an actual one of these in real life. It's just a display model. It hasn't got a servo. Last one to die, please turn out the light.
Well, they kind of do like trades and stuff, and because obviously a lot of people want vaccine, they do jobs which get them lottery tickets. So it's kind of like doing jobs for money and trading stuff.
God. A Corinth Duke. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Poor man. Doesn't look like he went peacefully. That was probably an advertisement once. It's too faded to read now. Looks like this was a food store once. Can't imagine there's a whole lot left. Another unfortunate victim of green lung. Another resident of the quarantine zone. I can't tell if this person is alive or dead. Another resident. Looks like a tent city for those who weren't lucky enough to find shelter in the buildings. They're empty. I guess people don't stick around too long in them. I can see the blast zone from here. To think, that's where this all started 20 years ago.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to follow me? Turn around nice and slow and start walking.
I need to escape from here. Do you know a way out?
Escape? Huh. The only way out of here is through the dead disposal chute. You'll get your chance to escape through there next month. Just be sure you're dead by then. You done asking stupid questions now? Get your ass out of here. You again? You're really pushing your luck. If you're so eager to die, I can help you with that.
I'm here for my stuff.
Is that right? Well, I guess I could give you back one of your bolts. Do you prefer it in your head or your heart?
If those are my options, I'd prefer it up your ass.
You do remember that I'm the one with the weapon at the moment, right? Now get out of here!
Hey, Gordon.
Yeah?
I think I know how to get us out of here.
What are you talking about?
The dead disposal chute. If we can open it, we can escape that way.
That chute leads down to the incinerator. We die before we escape. We might as well just hang ourselves. At least it won't be as painful.
Hear me out. Rita said that they wouldn't be disposing of bodies until next month. Tiberius is not the wasteful type. I doubt he'd allow for the incinerator to be on if it wasn't being used.
I don't know. This still sounds risky.
It is, but if we can help each other out and manage to escape, you'll be able to see Susan again. If not for me, at least try this for your daughter.
Okay, lead on.
Think you can get it open?
No good. It's sealed tight.
What about that button up there?
Of course. I saw them pushing bodies down the chute when I first got here. They pressed that button before opening the door. It's pretty high up there, though. Even if I gave you a boost, I don't think you could reach it.
And there's nothing around we could use to stand on. I think this means I'm going to need to get my crossbow back from Rita.
Need me to help you deal with her?
No, I can settle this on my own. Huh. Where did she go? Old and dusty. This is an older model than I'm used to seeing. What's going on in here?
What? How did you...
Rita, I saw... Oh, shit.
What the hell is wrong with you, Freddy? You were supposed to make sure nobody came in.
I'm sorry, I was...
I don't want excuses. Just get her out of here.
Hang on. Who is this?
Nobody you need to worry about. Freddy, get her out of here.
Relax. I'll take care of it. Don't get our sis even more upset than she already is.
She's your sister?
Freddy!
Go ahead, try and touch me. See how that goes for you. I'll leave you alone as soon as you give me back my crossbow.
No, my sister and her baby need protecting.
All this stuff? Have you been stealing it to help your sister?
You think anyone else in this rat hole is gonna do it? No, it's all up to me.
If I can help you with your sister, will you give me back my crossbow?
What are you, a doctor or something?
No, but I know one, and I've got a direct line to him on that radio you took from me.
Really?
See for yourself.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Amy, is that you?
No, my name is Rita. I'm here with Amy. She says you're a doctor and that you can help.
I am, and I'll do my best. What seems to be the problem?
My sister is in labor and my brothers and I don't know what to do.
I see. The first and most important thing you all need to do is relax. I'll guide you through every step of the process, but you'll need to listen carefully to my instructions.
Okay.
Can you put Amy on, please?
Sure.
Hey, Doc.
I can't imagine conditions in there are particularly hygienic.
They aren't, no.
Do you by any chance have access to water?
Actually, yes. We're in an abandoned supermarket that's got plenty.
Excellent. What about any sort of instruments like scissors or something sharp?
Yeah, I've got a few here.
Perfect. Amy, I need you to boil the water in order to sterilize the instruments. You'll need a container to keep the water in, and some way to heat it up. Do you think you can manage?
I think so, yes.
Good. Put Rita back on so I can tell her what to do.
Here you go. I'm gonna go see about getting that water.
Okay. Thank you, Amy. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna go get some air. I'll be back.
Rita, can I take this kettle?
Whatever helps, go ahead.
These shelves haven't got much, but there are a few jugs of distilled water. I probably shouldn't drink that. I'll just fill it about halfway.
Where can we heat it? That's the question. Cool. Oh, I know. That body of burning bodies. The body of burning bodies, yes. The pile of burning bodies. Right?
Ugh, this isn't the way I was hoping to do this.
Oh yeah, you know, just, you can hold it, it's fine. Don't push, you gotta keep that baby in there as long as you can.
Rita, here. I got you the boiling water.
Great. Ricky, take over here a second. Hey, thank you for this. I'm
I like
sorry
how
about
the,
earlier. I'm not normally like that.
Don't worry about it. You were desperate.
Anyway, you kept your end of the deal, so here's your crossbow. I had a couple of bolts lying around too. I figure you can use them more than I can.
Thanks. Before I go, my friend is working on a permanent cure for green lung. That's why I'm here.
Say what?
If all goes to plan, we'll have enough of it to cure everyone soon. You won't have to worry about staying here anymore.
You're telling me this now?
It's not like you were receptive to new information before. Just focus on helping your sister. Once I get back, your family will be safe soon enough.
Thank you, Amy. And good luck.
But yeah, I liked how our brother Freddie was just like, I'm just gonna go outside and just leave you guys to it.
He looks worried. I'm not going to... She looks like she's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, nah, there's no reason for her to be in pain. What are you talking about? Childbirth is obviously absolutely painless, right?
Okay, this is the one shot that really counts.
Nice going.
I think we're ready. Would you do the honors? Thanks for the help, Gordon. I promise this will be worth it.
I believe you. Even if I don't live to see my daughter again, at least I did something at the end.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Gordon, quick, grab the sides.
Amy, where are you?
Hanging off the end of the chute.
Stay still, I'm coming.
Oh, that was close. I guess I underestimated the Ministry of Energy.
That door over there? I think that's the way out of here.
You're probably right. Now we just need to figure out how to get over there.
Looks like a corpse got caught on a hanging rope. Or maybe that was someone else who tried to escape. It's just out of my...
Gordon does not look comfortable.
Amy!
I'm trying.
It's just... I don't see...
Shooting it won't help.
Right. Here I go.
Amy!
Oh, great.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Now I just need to figure out a way to get you over here. I can't...
This rope is still in good... Right. One bolt on a rope. Coming up.
Gordon, watch your head.
Nice! I sure hope I can do this. Phew, that was a close one.
Aha!
Nice work back there.
Thanks. Do you have any idea where we're going?
Not yet, but if we're in a subway tunnel, we should be on the right path back outside the quarantine zone. A pretty big chunk of debris. I hope these tunnels aren't prone to tremors. No way I'm strong enough to move that. It hasn't run in years from the look of it. There doesn't seem to be any way to get inside. There was a collapse here recently. This rebel hasn't been here very long. That leads back to the subway tunnel entrance. I doubt these have seen... Wow, what a relic. People actually used to use these things? What do you know? It still works. Too bad it's useless to me. It's loose, but way too heavy for me to move on my own.
Gordon?
Hmm?
You holding up okay?
I think so. It was pretty intense back there, but I'm glad we made it.
Me too.
This will make a hell of a story to tell my daughter.
Can you help me move that rubble?
I can give it a try.
Okay, on my count, pull as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3!
Bush!
Nothing. Damn, we just don't have enough leverage to move these things. No way I'm... Gordon? Gordon, could you help me move that debris?
No problem. There you go.
Thanks. There's a rusty metal bar in here. Might be good for something.
Right, before we carry on, guys, though, I am just going to BRB real quick. 1 second, guys. If only it was more co-operatives, but it wasn't. It was the opposite, really. It was evacuating some Kayla.
Come on, let's keep going.
Ah, that was the rubber that fell earlier.
Well, how about that?
You know where we are?
I do. And it's time I told you something.
What?
Remember I said I had seen a permanent cure for green lung? There's a doctor waiting at the top of this building. He's got the cure. And he asked me to find someone who's terminal to be a test subject. I volunteered myself, but I still need to help him get his research for mass-producing the cure once it's been tested, which is another issue entirely. I'm sorry I didn't mention all this before, but I wanted to be sure we could escape first. I know it's a lot to take in.
What would I have to do?
I'm not entirely sure. The doctor will be able to explain it to you. We don't know what the side effects might be, and there's a chance it might not even work. But we have to try. Do you want to go through with it?
Amy, you've given me a second chance. I'll do anything to help cure green lung.
Great. It's just up these stairs.
Amy, you're back.
And I brought a friend. Come on in, Gordon.
Is that?
Dr. Edwin Aquino. Pleasure to meet you.
You're the Reaper?
You didn't tell him?
I didn't think he'd believe me.
Fair enough. Yes, the Reaper is a persona I created in order to do my work in secret. What's really important is that you've volunteered to test my green lung cure. I cannot thank you enough, and I'm sure the entire population will feel the same way once they've been cured.
So what is it you need me to do?
I'll explain everything, but first, there's another matter I need to take care of. You said you were able to get the servos?
I've got him right here.
Good. How long do you think it will take to repair the birds?
Less than an hour.
Excellent. I'm going to take our friend into the next room and get him started on the treatment. I'll be back in a while to see how you're doing.
Okay, I'll get to work then.
Follow me, if you would.
I think that should do it.
Perfect. We have one raven for each floor of the tower. We should be able to locate my research in no time.
Look at them go. Whee!
And now we watch and wait. Aha, there. Through that window. Can you see?
Yes, a bookcase being guarded.
It's on the 36th floor. Now we just have to determine how you're going to get into the tower.
That shouldn't be a problem. I know someone who's pretty good at figuring out ways to sneak into government buildings.
Then I wish you luck, Amy.
We're gonna
I'll
use
be keeping an eye on you
Danton,
with
right?
the Ravens. If you need
Does she need some people though?
I'll be here.
I wonder if we can use the people from the Reaper's cult. Because they follow him anyway, right?
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
I'm breaking into Tiberius's tower. Can you help me?
Come again?
He's got the research to mass produce a cure for green lung. We have to get it.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
I've been working with the doctor who developed it. He used to work for the Ministry of Medicine, but when he found out they were hoarding vaccine, he went rogue.
Sounds like a good man. Why haven't I heard of him before?
Surely you've heard of the Reaper. He created the disguise to work in secret.
This is perfect. The opportunity to strike is finally here.
Danton, wait. She tells you the Reaper is a doctor, and you're just going to spring an attack? We don't have enough men or supplies to do this safely. We could lose everything.
If we don't act now, we've already lost everything. How can you say no? We'd thwart Tiberius and cure green lung in one night.
Because we can't do it. Danton, this isn't a game. People will die.
You think I treat this like a game? It's because of me.
Both of you, stop! No wonder this revolution hasn't gone anywhere. What would we need in order to mount an effective assault on the Ministry of Energy?
We need to find an access point to sneak in. Going through the front doors would be suicide. Some way of approaching the tower from above, or even underground, would be ideal. We also need to find a way to lure the guards at the base of the tower outside.
Yes, that's perfect. If we distract them, we can ambush them and weaken their defenses.
Okay, so a way in and a distraction. I'm on it.
Good. We'll begin preparing the troops.
So we need a distraction. What do you suggest?
My thought would be to have a group of people show up. That would keep the guards' hands full while we close in on them.
Yes, I like that idea, but we can't spare any of ours. We need them for the ambush.
If you know a bunch of folks who'd be willing to demonstrate in front of the tower, that would certainly be an option.
Do either of you have an idea on how to find a way into the tower?
The more I think about it, it seems like a better idea to get in from underground. I know there used to be a system of tunnels around the center of the city before the bombs, but I don't know how accessible they are now. If we could find someone with a working knowledge of those tunnels, we'd be set.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
So you're back.
Excuse me.
What?
Do you know if there's underground access to the Ministry of Energy?
Of course. One of the subway lines ran right underneath the tower. You're not planning on sneaking in there, are you?
I am, actually.
What on earth for?
It's a long story, but I need to get something from inside, and I can't go through the front door.
Huh. Well, I'm not gonna ask any questions, but if you're set on it, give me a second. I'll be right back. Here you go. It's not to scale, but if you follow this map, it should take you to where you want to go.
Nice.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
Hey, Jess?
What is it, Amy?
I was wondering if you and your flock could help me.
Of course, Amy. What do you need?
I need to get inside the Ministry of Energy, but to do so, I'll need a distraction. Would you be able to provide one?
A distraction?
Yes. I was thinking if you could stand outside the tower and play music or chant or something.
You disappoint me, Amy. I thought you were better than that.
I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought...
I'm sure you did. In any case, unless the Reaper himself provides guidance on the matter, I won't see my people used as a mere distraction.
I see. Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Hey, Doctor?
Yes?
Is Rita's sister all right?
She's fine, as is her son. You did well in helping them, Amy. Rita sounded very grateful.
Hopefully they'll be able to get out of there soon.
Yes, hopefully. The quarantine zone is no place for a child.
Can you come with me to the Cathedral of St. Stephen?
What for?
The Reaper cultists aren't cooperating, and I think you might be able to talk some sense into them.
Is this a good idea?
Yes, I think it's about time they realized the truth about things.
Fair enough. I'll meet you there soon.
Jess, are you busy?
We just finished our noon prayer. What is it?
I need you outside, right now. Bring the others, it's important.
If this is about your request, use us as a distraction.
Please, just trust me. You and everyone else here, you need to see what's outside.
Fine. Acolytes, Sister Amy has something she wants us all to see. So, what is it we're supposed to see? It's the Reaper. His worship. He's finally here for us. Oh, blessed day.
Please, your worship, take me first. I'm ready to die.
It will be an honor to die at your hands, your worship.
Enough!
It can't be.
It can, and it is. I'm very sorry to disappoint, but you've all been worshipping a doctor in disguise.
How can that be? Everyone dies when you're near.
My name is Dr. Aquino. I developed a cure for green lung by studying those who have died from it. This outfit was only intended to scare people away. I had no idea it would have such an effect on all of you.
I saw you. You were bent over Wilson's body. He had just died. You took his arm.
Yes, I remember you. You stared at me, and I was afraid you would approach. I am sorry for the trickery. I had no idea this would happen.
So what do we do now? I was ready to die with you, you imposter! Just kill me! Kill me now!
Everyone, just stop! Don't you get it? He has a cure for green lung. Nobody has to die anymore. Nobody!
She speaks the truth. All I need to cure everyone are my research notes from Tiberius's tower.
We need help sneaking inside. If you can help us distract the guards, we can do it and get what we need.
If we distract the guards, we'll probably die there. How can you tell us we have hope to survive by doing the most dangerous thing possible?
10 minutes ago, you were praying for death. Why not die helping your families, your town, yourselves?
Jess, you've led all these people to believe that there's something better after death, and that there's a promised land. Why not help the world we live in become that promised land?
I'll do it.
Wonderful. Then meet at the Ministry of Energy this evening. We'll do all we can to keep you safe. Amy, I'll see you once you've gotten my research.
Count on it. Thank you all. I'll see you tonight. Danton?
What is it, Amy?
I've got everything we need to assault Tiberius's tower.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. The Reaper cultists will provide the distraction we need, and I've got a map showing how to access the tower from underground.
Excellent. We have no time to lose. Bruce, go get Amy those bolts from the weapons cache. She'll need as many as we can spare.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
Don't mind him, Amy. He doesn't fully understand the importance of this opportunity. You've done well. Soon, the aristocracy will be remembered as nothing more than a bad dream.
Here, this should be enough to keep you safe.
Thanks.
Good. Bruce, you'll lead the ambush team. Amy and I will follow her map and enter the tower from below. Once the distraction is in place, I want you to unleash hell. The aristocracy must feel the sting of our blades.
Don't worry, we'll have you covered.
Good luck to you. I look forward to celebrating our victory.
Likewise.
Here, according to the map, we should be right underneath the tower.
I can't see any way to get inside.
There has to be. I'll have a look around. We're definitely not going that way. This looks promising. It seems to be connected to the ladder.
Nice work. This should be a good way in.
Are you ready?
Yes. Head up and see where the trapdoor leads. I'll radio Bruce and make sure everyone is in position.
Right.
Rejoice, rejoice, for the Reaper is near. Soon this life will be but a memory, and the spoils of the Promised Land will be everyone's for the taking. Brothers and sisters, join me in adoration of our Savior.
Here now, this is private property. You'll need to take your celebrations somewhere else.
But, brother, our mission is to spread the word of the Reaper across the land.
Be that as it may, you are not allowed to gather here. Please disperse at once.
You are fortunate.
Seriously, you jinxed
will
yourself.
soon know the Reaper. How I envy you.
What are you...
What the? Sounds like some kind of commotion outside. Come on, we'd better check it out.
Inside the belly of the beast at last. Disgusting. We'll have much to change when we come into power. Right. Enough dawdling. We need to get moving. Lead the way, Amy.
Come on, the elevators are this way.
We're getting through that elevator. I suggest you surrender now. Fine. We'll do this the hard way then.
Wow.
Thanks for the help. He was a tough one.
Don't mention it.
Dr. Aquino said the research was kept on the 36th floor, so that's our next stop.
After you.
How are you feeling?
Just fine.
Just fine? You're not scared or worried or anything?
I've been scared too much in my life, Amy. So has everyone else. It's why we're in this situation.
We could die today, you know.
Maybe, but my last moments will be spent ridding the world of tyranny.
If anything happens, I have this car I'm fixing. Could you make sure my friend Gordon gets it?
Of course. In the event of my passing, return my hat to Bruce. Our mother will need to know.
Sure.
Is that what you're looking for over there?
Yes, but when I saw it at Dr. Aquino's, it was being guarded.
Something about this doesn't feel right. See what you can find. I'll cover you from here.
No, no!
What's the matter?
There's nothing here. Dr. Aquino's notebook is gone.
No, that can't be. It can't just have vanished. Tiberius must have taken it somewhere else. We'll find him and we'll make him tell us where it is. Come on, we've just got a few floors left to go.
All right, let's keep heading up.
Right behind you. Don't worry, Amy. We're almost there. I can't wait to see the look on Tiberius's face when...
Oh.
What was that?
Damn, the elevator stopped. They must have realized where we are. We've got to get out of here. We're sitting ducks. I'm gonna try and pry the door open. Maybe we can escape that way.
I can't...
Okay, let's use the, that.
Ah, excellent. We can climb up to the next floor and figure out a way to keep going from there. More guards? Just what is Tiberius afraid of? No matter.
Danton, wait!
Stand down, wighead scum! Nice going, Amy. You'd make your father proud.
A lady wearing a fancy hat. The plaque at the bottom says, Livia McDowell, 2017 to 2052.
Okay, shouldn't be much further now. Are you ready?
Just 1 second. I need to check in with Bruce. Bruce, come in, Bruce. Do you copy? There's a lot of dead down there. Hard to tell from up here, but I think they're mostly guards. We need to move. They'll be coming for us. Come on, let's go.
What? Who are...
Where is Tiberius? And where is he keeping the green lung research?
You're Danton!
At your service. I won't ask politely again. Where is Tiberius and where is he keeping the research?
He's up those stairs. He has the research with him. He was planning on using it as a bargaining chip. But please, have mercy. Tiberius is not well. He believes things are not as they are.
What are you talking about?
I took advantage of his weaknesses. I have not been honest with him about my abilities.
A fraud psychic. How original.
I am not proud of what I have done. Please, I beg of you, spare my life. I promise to atone for my mistakes. But I implore you, be gentle with Tiberius. He doesn't understand the truth.
This guy's a real piece of work. What do you think, Amy? Should we spare him?
Yes, he spent many years advising Tiberius. He might be of some use to us.
Very well. Leave now. We'll talk later.
Thank you.
Come on, we're almost done.
Do not fret, we aren't in any danger. The rebels will be defeated. Soon things will go back to exactly as they were, and it will be as though none of this ever happened. I love you too, son.
Tiberius, your time is nearly over.
Ah, you must be the elusive Danton. And Miss Wellard, you're still alive.
No thanks to you.
Esteemed guests, how lovely of you to break into my home. What is it you want?
We're putting an end to your reign, Tiberius. This all ends right here, right now.
How cute of you! Do you think you can waltz in here and fix this city's problems simply by killing me?
It's a start.
Do you really think the aristocracy will end with me? That it cannot function on its own?
A government has no strength without its head. I'm taking over.
Oh? And how do you intend to do that?
By becoming you.
What?
I will wear your mask and clothes. I will become the new Tiberius. Then I will bring down the aristocracy from the inside.
How delightfully idealistic! Tell me, how much blood will stain your hands in pursuit of this goal?
Less than yours.
And if you do manage to bring about this change you so desire, how will you handle the plague or outside forces who wish to attack?
Green Lung won't be a problem for much longer. We know you've got the research to mass-produce a cure. Your old friend, Dr. Aquino, will see to that.
He lives as well?
Yes, he's the Reaper.
Of course. It makes perfect sense. I think this little charade has gone on long enough.
I couldn't agree more.
No! What were you?
Oh my god, there's a baby in it.
My boy. My sweet, wonderful boy. How could you? You detestable hag! Do you realize what you've done? Oh, my beautiful boy. My only son.
That thing is your son?
Hold your tongue, or I will feed it to the ravens, Wellard.
So that's what the soothsayer meant when he said, "Oh, God."
Do you see, Tiberius? This is the real world. Your family is dead. The city is a mess. Your delusions hurt everyone around you. Amy, this is up to you. Set your sights on his heart. Go ahead, Amy. Finish him off. Put the pathetic creature out of his misery so we can rebuild.
Miss Wellard, you cannot let her be in charge of a new government. She will ruin more than she will build. If you spare me, I will make sure that you and those you hold dear are taken care of. You'll want for nothing. Order must be maintained, but we can make things better. Slowly, peacefully.
Don't listen to any more of his lies, Amy. Only a flood can fix a drought.
This will change nothing.
Good work, Amy. You chose well.
So, what happens now?
We've got a lot ahead of us. It won't be easy. I'll dispose of him, then take the Reaper his research so he can get to work on the cure. From there, we'll figure out who is loyal to our cause and who isn't, and cut down those who oppose us. You did a good job here today, Amy. I thank you for your service.
Not a problem.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. We'll be in touch. You must be Dr. Aquino. Amy told me all about you.
And you must be Danton. I have to say I'm surprised to see you in Miss Wellard's place. Is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. I just felt it was more suitable to return your research myself. After all, we'll be working together to produce this cure.
I only hope there are still people left alive to be cured once all is said and done.
More people live, thanks to me, than would ever flourish under the aristocracy.
Oh, I don't doubt you'll bring change to this city. I just question your methods.
The grass always questions the boulder that rolls quickly down the hill. But soon enough, you'll see how much we grow.
Yes, I hear blood is a phenomenal fertilizer. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of it.
Maybe so, but in the end, we'll be free of the aristocracy.
We'll see what happens. At the very least, green lung will be eradicated. Perhaps once the disease is taken care of, you might consider more diplomacy?
I'm not unreasonable. Our ultimate goal is a peaceful existence.
Then at least we can agree to a better future. I think we should part ways for now. There's lots of work to be done.
Good luck to you, Doctor. The Resistance thanks you for your service.
And to you.
November 9th, 21 years since the bombs fell. Danton stuck Tiberius's head over the entrance of the Ministry of Medicine. People waiting in line for their cures were both amazed and terrified. Her revolution against the other ministries had many recruits who quickly went to their deaths. Sometimes I wonder if all this bloodshed was worth it. I've lost more friends and loved ones in the past year than I can count. But at the same time, they met their ends with pride. They died with dignity. I suppose in this dusty, dying place, that's all you can really ask for.
I wonder what would happen if you chose the other two. Like one of the other ones. Probably should have saved before you did that, but oh well. You know.
Blood in the water, souls on the skin.
Unless of course the auto-save lets us do it.
The next your kin. Braves in the meadow, piles of bones. Find him in the street, find him in your home. Ruby red eyes, never do we. Herald in the day of eternity's sleep. 1,000 feathers, all raining down. Broken hem in a midnight gown. Gonna run toward the raven's cries. Gonna sleep where the shadows rise. Gonna hide from the emerald skies.
I knew Abe was doing Tiberius voices. Abe Goldfarb is like one of the main voice actors of the Watchet game series. Like he's in a lot of them.
Emerald breath and shattered eyes, holy to his blessed nights. A perfect end is at his hand. He'll lead us to the promised land. Deliver us the end we seek. Release our souls from the bodies weak. We all pray for him to come when our time on earth is done. Gonna run for the raven's cries. Gonna sleep where the shadows rise. Gonna hide from the emerald skies that shine on government gallows.
Kind of would still like it to be less of like this is what happens, like I'll tell you what happens kind of thing. Just more of a surprise later is. No, but still.
We all pray him to come when our time on earth is done. Gonna run toward the raven's cries, gonna sleep where the shadows rise, gonna hide from the emerald skies and pray that
But either way, we're going to see if the autosave allows us to actually make that choice again so we can see the different endings. Yeah, Wadget Eye Games is it's a really good series for point and clicks though. I do like their point and click so far. Let's see, can we load the autosave? Oh, the autosave's here, okay.
The elevator isn't working right now.
I guess that makes sense because you can't really do much until they stop talking.
Okay, shouldn't be much further now. Are you ready?
Just 1 second. I need to check in with Bruce. Bruce, come in. We need to... Come on.
What?
Where is Tiberius?
You...
At your service.
He's... But please, Tiberius isn't...
What are you...
I took advantage...
Of frauds.
Please, but I...
This... What are you...
Now it's fair, man.
Leave now.
Thank you.
Come on, we're almost done.
Because the dialogue's going to be exactly the same anyway.
Soon I love you.
Type.
And
no.
It... Do you...
It's...
Do you... Oh?
But...
Out. Tell me. And...
We... Yeah.
No! Watch where you...
That... Do your... Amy, this... Go ahead, Amy.
Miss, what if you spare... You'll...
Don't... No! You've...
Very good. Now, there is just one last... I cannot allow you to take those research notes. Allowing them outside the control of the aristocracy is out of the question.
Are you planning to develop a permanent cure?
Given current events, it would be foolish not to. In any case, I am a man of my word. You will receive a dose of the cure as soon as it is available, as well as provided a new home with access to clean water and food. All this, of course, in exchange for your silence. You are not to tell anyone about what you have discovered. Settling any public unrest is already going to be a difficult task. Understand that violation of this agreement will have swift and dire consequences. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. I hope you know what you're doing, Tiberius.
More than you know. Please, leave me now. I have much to do. Edwin, you've never looked better.
Julian, I must say I'm surprised to see you. Does this mean Miss Wellard?
She's quite all right. In fact, I would argue she's never been better. She's decided to take up my offer of working as a government mechanic.
I see.
As part of the deal, I am to offer amnesty to her friends and loved ones. Your old position at the Ministry of Medicine is available, should you choose to return to it.
Not if you continue hoarding vaccine.
No, those days are past. I'm afraid that unfortunate attempt at an uprising has made me have a change of heart. Your research will be used to mass produce a cure. There are other ways to maintain order.
So you want me to work for you again, but you'll produce the cure no matter what?
Correct.
No.
I see. Is that your final word?
You've set fire to this country too many times under my watch, Julian. I'm done. There are other cities out there, other countries. I'll find my place in one of them.
He doesn't make the cure at all?
Give my regards to Miss Wellard.
November 9th, 21 years since the bombs fell, and we finally have a cure for green lung.
Oh, we still have a cure.
People were celebrating
but
in
he
the
won't do it.
streets for days. I've never seen such a desperate line with so many tears being shed. But Tiberius wasn't lying. Now food, water, and housing are even harder to come by. Despite this, I still hear whispers about glorious Tiberius, who saved us all from green lung. My friends and I are taken care of, but everything has changed. We sit down to dinner together and just stare at the food. We don't know what to do with it, how to feel about it. We eat in silence. We try to forget how we earned our place. At night, I pray Dad is still proud of me and the choices I made.
We not skip the credits. It's not.
Blood in the water, souls on the skin. First it's you, the next your kin. Graves in the meadow, piles of bones. Find him in the street, find him in your home. Ruby red eyes, never do we. Heralding the day of eternity's sleep. 1,000 feathers, all raining down. Broken hem in a midnight gown. Gonna run toward the raven's cries. Gonna sleep where the shadows rise. Gonna hide from the emerald skies that shine on government gallows.
But it's usually typical for most most point-and-click games is that you don't skip the credits. It's usually like you'll choose one path to play through and play it, and then you might come back and play it another time. So.
Emerald breath and shattered eyes, only to his blessed nights. A perfect end is at his hand. He'll lead us to the promised land. Deliver us the end we seek. Release our souls from the bodies we all pray for him to come.
Okay, so we're just gonna do that one more time to see the other ending. Which probably means we're gonna have to watch the the credits again, but you know, it's gonna be worth it to see all the endings, right? Okay, let's like that again. And then sleep. Yeah.
Okay, just once. Bruce. Come on.
What? You? What time?
Blah 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 blah.
Yes, very. Leave now.
Hey.
Come on.
I love you. And it.
Where? It's a.
Oh,
but.
Out. And.
We. Yeah.
No! Watch where you. My boy. No! You.
That.
Oh.
Oh. Do you? Your. Amy, this.
Blah 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 blah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
that took
Amy. Finish him off. Put the pathetic creature out of his misery so we can.
Miss Willard, if you speak, you'll want.
Don't listen to.
Both.
This will change nothing.
Good work, Amy. You made the right. Wait. What are you doing?
You.
Saving our country. I'm sorry it had to end this way. For both of you. So, I got your research.
Indeed, and so much more. That was quite the impressive display.
So, what happens now?
At the very least, we cure Greenlung. After that, I have no idea.
There's still the other aristocrats to deal with.
Yes, and the question of who will govern the people.
Please stop looking at me like that. I am no leader.
Consider what you've done in the past few weeks. How quickly you've risen. The city needs someone like you, Amy.
I'll do it, but on one condition. I want you to rule with me.
Oh?
Sure, you have connections in the other ministries. Help me take Tiberius's place and convince the remaining aristocrats to form a better government.
Introduce a bit of uncertainty. Are you sure that's what the people will want?
The people want their lives back. I think we can deliver that.
Interesting. I think it will take a lot of work, but we can definitely build a better future for this city. Which reminds me.
What's this?
A carburetor and spark plugs, designed to fit an older model vehicle. They were just laying around.
You get to fix the car.
I... Thank you.
Don't mention it. Now I think we should part ways for the time being. We both have a lot of work to do. I should have the cure ready in a few days. I'd be honored if you were my first patient.
It would be my pleasure.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
November 9th, 21 years since the bombs fell. Growing up, I thought my biggest headache would be gas leaks and carburetors. Now I worry about national food supplies. Still, it was worth seeing the party in the streets when Greenlung was finally cured. Dr. Aquino is confident our industry will be back in the next 5 years at this rate. I certainly hope so. Sometimes I miss the old days, when I could just fix cars and stop for a chat with my friends. But at least now, when I look out over the market, I can see them all smiling back at me.
Oh, to be fair, she did go through a rough time to get to this point. Like, I mean, she had to kill the first mechanic guy at the start. Like, he asked her to kill her. He asked her to kill him for his misery. So that was the first kind of bit for her. Then she ended up having the choice of having to kill Denby, because Denby was being tortured and would have been tortured to death anyway. So, I mean, she went through a lot. She probably wasn't expecting to be in the position she was in. I mean, I'd probably want the same thing. Like, if I was in a world like that, I just want to get back to doing what I was doing that made me happy, rather than having to take on so much. Yeah. But yeah, Murray, I would definitely say go take a look on Steam at the Wadget Eye games. Definitely well worth a look at the point and clicks in there. Like there is what is it? Hang on, let me put it out of the way. I think that's how you spell it. Release our souls from the bodies we all pray for him to come when our time on earth is done. Well, they got some like they helped produce some, and there's some that they actually didn't make completely under their company. The Blackwell series is a really good series to try out. It's like 5 games, I think, in the long run. You've got this one. There's Unavowed, Golden Wake, Tech the Babylon, Resonance, I think the one's called, and Primordia, and also Whispers of a Machine. There might be a few more that I've missed out, but pretty much if you look on Steam, you'll probably find them. Yeah. I've got Whispers of the Machine, but I've got that through Twitch Prime. They have that on there for free, so I've got that. That'll probably be the next one I might play. I was going to play some Phasmophobia later today, but unfortunately no one else has actually really opted to play with me and Tibbers, so probably not going to do that this afternoon as I planned. But that's fine. I don't think I have, no. Can't say I have, definitely not, no. I've got the game, I just haven't got around to playing it yet, because I haven't really been on when most people are playing it, so one of these days though. Oh, you should definitely should to us. Yeah, go. You should play some point and clicks. They're great. Bonus content. Ooh. Is that all we get to see? Okay, there's more. Hmm. Hmm.
Sounds like a good man. That sounded like I'm a... Sounds like a good man. Sorry, excuse me? Hello, man. A man. Okay. Woo, all right. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Sugar bombs! Gosh bless it! Golly gee! Okay.
Aristocracy.
Best word ever. I would like to change that. She's got a speech impediment. Okay.
Well, you're pretty brave, Tina. You little shit. Okay.
Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. That's where you're going next. I bet there's something important in there.
I was looking for solace. Last year, I lost my entire family to green lung. I was devastated, Doctor. One day, I was walking through the market district, and like you happened to speak to...
All right, that's okay. Back to business.
The store is located in the quarantine zone. Dun dun.
Coffee. That comes with the Ministry of Medicine. We provide all coffee services as they can be enjoyed. That is the way in which one will be able to cure the plague. Nope, nope, nope. You're not allowed to have any. Double espresso shall be provided only to members of the inner government.
Would we be able to find one or more in the city? Maybe a Radio Shack or something? Sorry, the Shack.
What did you mean when you said I should shut up? What? 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 That was great. What did you mean by telling me to shut the fuck up? Oh my god.
Sputum, yeah. Sputum. Look for green. Sputum. Just like that. Sputum. Look for green. Sputum. Mr. Black.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Marvelous. Fantastic. Fucking A.
Thank you. I was just excited to use the word trollop. Trollop!
What is it, Amy? What is it, Amy? Yes, what is it?
Ah, that's all there is. There's only constant please, but that's quite cool though. So, what we are now going to do, guys, is we are going to call it for today's stream. We are going to go past the raid on, so I think... Ooh, we're going to pass it on to Gesture Jack, I think. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. The next stream will be on Monday. It's either going to be Genshin Impact again, or potentially we might even do another point and click. If you wait, what? What are you saying, Tibbers? If you wait to be streaming. What? What? Of you wait, or of if wait. That's what you said, Tibbers. Well, I already kind of had plans that I was going to pass it over to Cheshire, but... Maybe next time, Tibbers. Maybe next time. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.